Hello everybody, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. We are here, just acquired the Bonk Choy and the repeater last time, jumping in straight away to level 10. Thanks for all the huge support on the videos. Your likes mean a ton. Keep crushing that like button, adding your favorites, and talking to me in the comments below if you want to see more of these episodes. I've asked you before what your favorite plant is, but now my question is, who is your favorite zombie? It could be one that you've seen already in this game, could be one you know from the future, or it could be one from the past Plants vs. Zombies 1. My favorite is a guy I haven't seen in the game, but he's on the title screen, the Yeti zombie. I don't remember him from Plants vs. Zombies 1, but Yetis are awesome. Mixing them with a zombie sounds like a dangerous combination. Sunflower added, repeater added. Now it's 200, so it's a little bit expensive, which is going to have me take Bonk Choy. I'm going to take the catapult then instead of the cabbage pult instead of the pea shooter. Whoops, repeater. I am going to take the walnut for, well, let's see, how much, there's a lot of graves, so I think I'm going to go with some potato mines. And then for our last guy, ooh, do I want the free freeze? There is some fire dudes here. This is an interesting combination. It's kind of an aggressive one. We're not going to use walnuts, but I'm going to use the free freeze as kind of our defensive stopper. And let's rock it out, baby. Alright, first thing is first, we always start with a sunflower in the top left, day 10, double digits. Still maintaining perfection if you've been keeping score. We have not lost a lawnmower or a poop pusher or a freaking pyramid pumper, whatever this dastardly device in the back row is. We haven't lost any of those yet at our own house or at here in ancient Egypt. So I'm pretty impressed with what we got going on. I'm going to freeze this guy right off the bat just so we can acquire some more sunshine. Tactic always does me well. And we got to blow up some of these gravestones. That's something I really want to do, and fast. I am going to put a catapulter down, though. Start working on this guy. Might take a little bit of time, but I can probably get another cheap freeze in before he gets close enough to really cause any sort of concern. Yep, pop his head off real nice and good. Freeze that dude right there. Now I'm going to start laying some potato mines down just to take out some... Oh, I can't plant it on graves. Little boo hiss. Will it take out graves? I'm not entirely sure, but that does safeguard us on that row. I'm going to wait and get a repeater. So wherever we have repeaters, we're pretty much safe, so I don't really need cabbage pults and repeaters in the same lane, just because the double P strike is going to be incredibly beneficial. This guy is going to die from the mine, so I'm not too worried about them. Is it going to blow up the grave? It doesn't. Darn it. In that case, I want to get another cabbage pult out here. He should be okay, because the repeater is obviously, if you do your math, basically 2 freaking pea shooters, in which case I'm not too worried. Uh-oh, this is getting nasty, so let's throw down another one of them. Oh god. Freeze him right in front of our face. I can't afford to lose a repeater. They cost too much money. There's a power-up and a gemstone. Nice little addition to our arsenal. Come on, there we go. Repeater right there. Don't steal my sun, I need it this time. This is seemingly a little bit harder. You know, my team is kind of more of a late game team because I need to build up the repeaters and then we'll be really strong. But early on, it's a little bit tricky. It's sort of like, you know, the Pokemon choice. Do you take Charmander? Do you take Bulbasaur? Do you take Squirtle? Do you go into the early easy game, the earlier late game, or the overall best choice? I'm going to put a Bonk Choy here. Do some punching damage. That guy's arms have popped off. Freeze yourself. Oh god, didn't even need it. I wish I could move him. Let's go Bonk Choy right here. Oh my god. Insta-burn? Holy crap, I did not know that's what happened. What the freaking freak. That was a huge waste of money. My extreme bad. Whoa. Didn't see that one coming. We've got this grave zombie who makes me quite nervous. Oh boy. Let's finish him off before he can do anything dashed. Holy crap, that's a lot of peas. Took out the grave and took out the man up top. Let's go Bonk Choy here. And then we'll go cabbage pult there. Need a fire pea on this guy. So I'm gonna wait and put it. I gotta freeze him there in hopes that he doesn't get close. Go cabbage pult here too. Thanks for the power-ups and all that yummy, delicious sunshine. Can't get enough of those treats. I'm gonna get rid of that guy for right now, just to maintain this beautiful little team look here. Huge wave of zombies approaching. I'm gonna throw down a mine. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but just in case. Alright, this is making me nervous. Boom, big launch, yes. Look at that, decimation. That might be the best power, because it seems to take down almost all the zombies in one hit, which is really interesting, that it is so effective. I like it, though, the cabbage pult. Do you like cabbage? You know, when I was younger, I did not really like much in terms of lettuce or in terms of salad, but then after I started eating really healthy in 7th grade, it took about a year or so, but then salads became one of my favorite foods, and now I eat them pretty much every day without stoppage and without complaint, because so many different yummy kinds. You can mix vegetables, fruits, nuts, dried fruits, dressing, all of it kind of creates just this delicious ensemble of tasty and very healthy foods and stuff. So I've been a big fan of salads, gosh, the last probably 9 years or something like that, almost 10 years, which is crazy to me, because like I said, I did not really enjoy them before at all, and now it's like one of my favorite things to eat. So it's amazing how your taste buds can readjust. You know, you get used to stuff, you don't think you really like something, you really like something else, blah 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 blah, but then give it a couple months on a specific diet per se, or specific health plan, or specific just even the foods you eat, and you can kind of retrain your entire tongue to like and not like very different sets of food. My dad was somebody who drank like a 2-liter Coke every day in college, and he hasn't had pop in like 10 years just because his taste buds have kind of restructured themselves. Anyways, there's some cabbage pult bombs, and a key. Yeah, buddy. Alright, it's only 3. We still need 1 more, but better than nothing. We still have these graves from the stupid, I don't know what you'd call that zombie, like the Pharaoh zombie, maybe? We'll have to get his exact name a little bit later, because I'm not entirely certain what it is. There we go, that's broke. I can put a bonk choy in there. Start laying down some mines. Little layer of mines to keep everybody honest, right? And I might as well fill these back lanes with repeaters since I have extra cash. Why not, right? If you have the dough, might as well spend it. Nothing carries over in this game, really, except your overall coins. Whoop, this guy is on fire, and we killed him before he even touched us, which is nice. That's a pretty darn strong team, you know, a mixture of cabbage pults, repeaters, and bonk choys, like, dang. That's pretty hardcore awesome, man. Let's get a mine in here for those guys. Snow Pea looking good on the top. I'm actually going to throw a catapult in here because those Pharaoh zombies make me extra nervous. Just adding all the gravestones is something I don't like to see happen. Good, save that Snow Pea. Good work. Building up our defenses here. I'm going to get a bonk choy way up in the front, actually. See how that works out. This is the final wave, so we can kind of go crazy with our goodies here. I'm going to give his bonk choy superpowers as he destroys. Look at that. That was pretty awesome because we put him kind of in the thick of things. Oh my god. We just wasted the entire wave thanks to one supercharged strike from the bonk choy. Boom, baby. A magic letter. What does it say? What does it say? What does it say? Ancient zombies. My Google translator indicates the zombies have a plan. Is that a brain grill? What are they gonna do? They got some hieroglyphics going on there. Interesting, interesting. That was a long level, dang. Alright. Looks like that's our pathway to another planet. I could take... What does this guy do? Gravebuster to consume graves. Do I want... I mean, the double sunflower is really beneficial. And those are just... Well, what is this? 25 extra sun in the bank. Those are pretty cool. But I want this guy because he's a new guy. So we're actually going to go here and unlock a special unit. The wondrous Grave Stopper. 3 new stages. Gravebuster, bam. Add him to our arsenal. Maybe a fun chance to use him here in a special level. So we'll jump right here and see what they got planned for us. Ooh, a new minigame. Yes! That's another reason to use these. Not only do you get new plants, but you get to test out all their other crazy modes. There's a plant call on the banana phone. It's an SOS. They'll be sitting plants if we don't help. Let's take that root and save them. Alright. Alright, so for this one, we have to survive and protect the endangered plants and not lose any lawnmowers. Looks like those pretty little sunflowers in the middle of your screen are our plants to protect. We've got some grave stones to chomp down and a horde of zombies ready for action. Put in the Grave Buster, test him out. I'm going to go Bonk Choy, Walnut, Repeater, and Cabbage Pult. See how this works. It's an interesting level because we have to defend basically half the map instead of the typical back end of the map. We have to defend like the midpoint because once those plants die in those black and yellow zones, the Bumblebee area, we're out of luck. I can't afford to lose a single soul from that mid lane, so it's going to be an interesting strategy to see how this works. Let's test out a Grave Buster. Chomp, 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 chomp. Nice, a little like a garbage man swallowing his victims. I'm going to put some Cabbage Pult in the back while we work on our Sunshine Stockade. I think Bonk Choys are going to be our best friends here. Maybe with a combination of Walnuts. We could try sort of that tag team pairing. Walnut plus Bonk Choy and see how that handles itself for us. I'm going to put a Bonk Choy right there. Maybe pairing them with a Walnut up front would be interesting, like if we do that. Yeah, that's going to be a tough combo to break. Tough combo to break. I gotta be careful though because we've got zombies on high alert everywhere. Oh, dang genius. Throw that guy there. Sunshine up. Please give me sun. Really, I'm gonna use a pinch power. I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. We'll go Bonk Choy. I don't know if he can kill it or he's gonna die. Let's use a pinch power so we don't risk the Bonk Choy dying. Pinch his head off. Okay. I know that wasn't the greatest use of a pinch power, but I had to save us, otherwise doom would have befallen our poor plant emporium here. Okay, let's protect there. And a walnut. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright, I gotta be careful because I wish I could grave stomp those guys, but I can't. He's chomping at my walnut. I don't like it. I gotta get another sunflower in, but first I think I need a Cabbage Pult here. Oh god, this is not good. Let's go Cabbage Pult. Go crazy. You need to... Oh god, please kill this guy. He's not dead. I'm gonna have to use another pinch power, which I hate doing, but... Pinch him, pinch him, pinch him, pinch him, pinch him, pinch him, pinch him. Alright, using a lot of coins, which is accidentally ugly. But it's probably for the best. Just, I don't want to lose. I want to maintain my perfect record. See, the interesting thing about this Garbage Buster is he's great up front at the very beginning, but he's kind of useless over time. Like, there's no sense in having him out there beyond those opening waves. Like, what can he do now? Virtually nothing, which is a little bit sad. And you know, it's kind of like that Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur balance. Like, do you take a guy who's good up front, a guy who's good in the middle, a guy who's good all around, a guy that's going to be super strong at the end? I'm going to go Bonk Choy craziness just to punch some of these psycho dudes. I have nobody defending this bottom line, so I need some extreme help there. But that Bonk Choy power up, dang, it did some work, didn't it? Okay. I like the Cabbage Pulp there. I guess I don't really need the repeaters so much, do I? Now let's throw a walnut there. And I guess I could use another Bonk Choy to defend that second from the bottom row right here. Interesting little combo. Alright, I'm doing good. I'm going to throw down my next Sunshine just so I have a huge influx of money. That will, of course, come in huge handy. He's going to chew up that walnut, I understand that. But I need more cashola to put anything else in there. Alright, bucket heads are dangerous foes, aren't they? Let's get a repeater here. Alright, we're doing okay. For how tricky I thought this was going to be, our balance isn't so bad. We're oh my god, this is psychotic. Bonk Choy, go ham. Good work, buddy. Good work. And another one. Another one for us. Oh, I'm going to go Cabbage Pulp. Fire away, big boy. Boom. Alright, good work. And let's put another repeater in here. Okay, collect Collect, collect, collect. Doing good, doing okay. Nobody has gotten close to touching our sunflowers, which is quite promising and respectable, I think. That's a really strong line. I probably don't need any more there. That middle lane is, I think, finalized. Oh god, they're getting awfully close. I'm going to throw a walnut in just to be extra safe there. Until I can afford a bong choy. Produce your sunshine, come on. There they go, popping out suns like they're a mother of 10. Alright, drop him in. Punch it, punch it, punch it good. Bong choy, do what you should. Let's throw some power-ups. Oh my god. I gotta use pinch power. I gotta pinch this bucket head. I know I'm using too many pinch powers. This is a tricky level. I guess we could have come back and done this when we had a stronger arsenal, but I'm too proud of myself to let that happen. I want to beat it right here, right now, while we can, right? That's what we should do. They chewed up our walnut. They're probably gonna chew up our bucket head. I am not happy with how this is going. Break his bucket now. Oh my god. I gotta pinch him. I can't. I know that's wasting coins, but whew, we are so low on coins. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to do it. This is the trickiest mission yet, by far. Final wave. Holy jeez. Okay, throw in some cabbage pulse. I just gotta plant what I can. I have 7 sunflowers. You think this would be easy? Nope. And I've used so many coins by accident. Whoops. Oh my god. Walnut in. Alright, we gotta do it. Flick him. Flick him and kill him. Flick him and kill him. Gimme, 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 gimme. Get out of here. Get out. Oh god, there's still 2 up there. But I think we're gonna survive, which is all that matters, right? I've used so many coins. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, coins. Just punch this guy. That's all you gotta do. Cabbage pulse him. Launcher, 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 launcher. Go crazy. Please kill him. Yes! Oh my god, that's a huge victory. We get a star. Defeated, like, the most challenging level of all time yet. And I feel quite victorious. Thank you guys for joining me in this episode. What a fun one. We'll move on to the final level 11 here in Pyramid, Ancient Egypt. Looks like we're taking on the Stormy Seas in the next level. Excited to see how that all turns out. Until that time, though, guys and girls, hit that like button if you're enjoying the videos and ready for more. Add your favorites if you're really loving the series. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing and what you're thinking of the game. And until next time, guys and girls, drink so much. Have a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. We will see you all later.